Just days after stepping into his new role as the Knox County Schools Superintendent, Dr. John Rysewyk is already making some changes.
Yeah, according to a recent news release, Knox County Schools will soon be dedicated to 4 new priorities: excellence in foundational skills, providing great educators in every school, career empowerment and preparation, and success for every student. But those 4 priorities are not the only big announcements made today.
WAT's Paige Weeks spoke to Rysewyk today about what other changes are on the way. She joins us live now in the studio. So, Paige, what did you find out?
Lori, Rysewyk made it clear the school district he has spent several years in is not broken. Instead, it's going under a so-called realignment. Part of that realignment is the addition of at least 10 new positions, 5 of which are assistant superintendents. A new era has begun at Knox County Schools, and leading the way is Superintendent Dr. John Rysewyk, and soon to be 5 new assistant superintendents.
We may not have had a person who was kind of in charge of that. We might have had kind of a group of people or different people over different parts.
The new assistant superintendents include academics, business and talent, student success, operations, and strategy. They will all be responsible for overseeing a part of the district's operations.
This is really about realigning the district. The district wasn't broken. This is really more about taking a good district and trying to make it and improve it and make it even greater.
Along with the new assistant superintendents, Knox County Schools will soon be divided into 5 regions with a team assigned to each one. Each team will have a regional director and regional supervisor who will report to Rysewyk.
We want to make sure that we have checkpoints within there to see how are we progressing. If we're trying something new, we want to see if it's working or not. If it's not, we want to pull that plug before we invest a lot of time, money, and resource into it.
The county is being divided into regions to make sure each school has a chance to voice their needs and receive individualized resources instead of a one-size-fits-all solution.
All of our communities have different feelings and thoughts about different kinds of things. I think sometimes we miss the individuality of kind of like schools and like communities and how they feel about things. We won't change our 4 priorities. We expect that in all of them. But it could be that the order of those priorities shuffle in a community. This is more kind of on our hot list than that one is. And so we'll have accountability for all of that, but it gives teacher advisory, community advisory groups a chance to kind of embrace those priorities and what they mean for them in that community.
Now, when it comes to how the district plans to fill and pay for these new hires, Rysewyk says the district's current financial structure remains unchanged. He did note, however, there have been reductions in positions to offset those new positions. When it comes to who will be hired, Rysewyk says both internal and external candidates will be looked at. Lori, Bo.